Hello and welcome to It's Probably Coding. If you've watched a couple of our videos, you may have seen me use my own personal AI sidekick. And I'm going to show you right now how exactly we can get that. Right now, if you take a look at my screen, I have something called codewith.mu. Codewith.mu is a IDE. If you go to codewith.mu, it's this very bubbly IDE right here. And I love it because these buttons here are not only very bubbly and, appealing, it's not super complicated like VS Code is. So if you go to that website, download this IDE, you can run this with us as you watch our videos very easy. The second one to download is this. Now this is Ollama. Ollama is a locally hosted LLM. You can download whichever model they have available, and you can use it on your computer. The great thing about this is you're not using someone else's computer, so it's not clouded like ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude. This is locally hosted, which means your computer has to be able to run it as well. When you download this, there are models that are simple, so pretty much any computer can run it, so don't worry. But there are some very complicated, heavy models that exist if you do some kind of complicated coding. If you go to Ollama, here, I'll put it here for you guys. If you go to ollama.com/download, you can download this right onto your computer. And when you type into one of the chats, it's not thrown onto the internet. So if you type in your name or any kind of data that you don't want to share or have shared, it'll do that. It'll keep everything locally hosted and it'll keep everything safe for you. Now, parents, disclaimer, don't let your kids use this without your supervision. If you tell the chat or if you tell the AI, I want you to be my personal sidekick for coding, help me, I'm a beginner, it'll do exactly that and it'll do that very well. But if you tell it to be someone inappropriate, it can do that and it will probably do that very well also. So watch your kids as they use this. It can be a phenomenal tool. Back in my day, I used to use Stack Overflow, which was like I had a problem and I would post it on a forum, Stack Overflow, and I would wait days or sometimes weeks for a senior developer or programmer to come on and be like, hey, I think I have a solution to your problem. This gives you the solution right away, especially for beginners. It's really good. So download that. And what you're going to find after you download it is you're going to find something that looks like this. Now, if you click on the down box here, this down box right here, let me see if I can zoom into this. It'll show you different models that exist. Now, these models, you can choose between a super heavy one, like the one that says 31B or 30B. I don't even think I can run the 30B very well on my computer. It'll take maybe 10 seconds for it to load a relatively easy response. But this Llama 3.2, very, very quick and easy to use on any computer, I would say. So that's what that does. This button here, this button right here with the, looks like the world, connects you to the internet. Don't do that. You don't need to. You'd have to create an account and all that. You don't have to create an account for this. Just use it as is. Now, the first prompt is very important. What you want to say is you are, and then tell it what you want it to be. My personal coding sidekick. I am a beginner Python programmer. So you're telling it exactly what we're doing. Help me with my code or errors. Are you ready? ? And it should respond with like, yeah, I'm ready to go. What do you want? And then also don't worry. What does it say here? I'm more than happy to help. As your coding sidekick, I'll do my best to assist you in fixing any errors or improving your code. Wow, that's awesome. What's the code you're working on right now? Share it with me. Also, don't worry if you're a beginner. I'm here to help you learn and improve. Okay, really nice. I'm learning input method. Give me 2 examples. So right now I just said I'm learning the input method. Give me 2 examples. So now it tells me the input method is one of the most basic, I can't even speak, one of the most basic yet powerful functions in Python. Here are 2 examples. And it's straight up give me 2 examples. So this first code block here, it'll say name, which is the variable, equals, and then input. Inside the input, it'll say, please enter your name, which grabs the user input, and it shows you how to print back hello and then the user's name. Then it gives you a little bit more complicated. It gives you fruits, which looks like it's a list, and then a while loop. So this while loop here, let me see if I can do this. This fruits is a list, so you can put things inside the list, and then while true, so this is a while loop right here, and true is like it happens all the time, unless the user breaks out of it. Fruit equals input. Enter a fruit or Q to quit. So it looks like the user can type in fruit, and if they do type in fruit, it appends it. See fruits.append. It'll take the user's input, append that to the list, and then ask them again because it loops them back. So it'll be like enter a fruit, right? Enter a fruit, so input a fruit. And after you get it, append it to the fruit, and then loop back to the beginning, asking them again. Now, if the user types Q, if fruit.lower equals Q, then break. So that break that's right here means break out of the while loop. So it breaks out, boom, 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 and goes to the next line, which is print you entered fruit. So it'll say you entered, and then it'll give you a whole list. Let's actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's copy that. And let's paste it in here. I think we can see it much better. Fruits is the list. While true, enter a fruit or Q to quit. So it's going to ask me for fruit. So it's going to ask, I'll type apple, and then it loops back. Orange, loops back. This loops back, and I'm going to type Q. So it's going to say you entered apple, orange, and the last thing that I typed. So it doesn't really matter if I type something right or wrong. It'll just throw back whatever the list is that I saved. So Ollama is an incredible coding sidekick. Don't recommend it for kids unless supervised by an adult, but it'll help you learn coding so fast, and I'm so super jealous. It took me years to learn coding, and every time I made an error in one of my projects, I would have to literally save my project and forget about it for a couple days until I got a response from a Stack Overflow. Nowadays, instant help, instant response. We would have to pay hundreds of dollars to have someone teach us and watch over us years ago. So please utilize this tool. It's fast, it's free, it's fun. I'll see you guys in the next video.